Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, where we are currently standing in the Castle of Mirrors at the top floor, following Arios and KeA here, and Theo noticed apparently there is a secret room behind the mirror here. Faint particles of light are being drawn into the mirror. What? Looks like stepping into this mirror will take us straight through it. KeA, we're coming. Step into the mirror. Is that... What the hell? But why? Mariabel and Arios.
KeA! Arios-san!
Lloyd, everyone. Huh. So you finally come. Bill, explain yourself. I just don't understand. Why are you doing this? Isn't it obvious? As a rightful descendant of a Kreuz family, the inheritors of a goddess's treasure, it is only natural that I carry out the duty bequeathed to me. The goddess's treasure? It can't be. You mean like the one they found in Libo, the oil? So you only know of them. That simplifies things. The Septarians, 7 treasures bestowed unto mankind by Arios in ancient times past. One of them had been passed down to my family, generation after generation. That is until 1200 years ago. What are you even getting at with this? A set of unfortunate circumstances caused us to lose the divine gift we had been granted. As a result, the Kreuz family set into motion a grand plan to resurrect our Septarian, no matter the cost. The land of Crossbell itself was an essential piece of the algorithm, the foundation of our greatest ceremony yet. Algorithm? Are you referring to whatever system it is that's been exploiting the Orbital network? Why, yes, I am. It's a feat of magical science and confluence between orbital engineering and the Kreuz family's alchemy. Without it, such an outlandishly large and complex ceremony could never be feasible. A ceremony made possible through magic and science. As well as alchemy? Now I get it. It's all coming together. The alchemists who built Stargazer's tower and supplied the cult with their advanced technology. It was the Kreuz family, wasn't it? For real? That must be the case. The logic adds up perfectly. Then that would include the cradle KeA was slumbering in. Naturally, it was delivered to the cult by the Kreuz family hundreds of years ago. We granted them their object of worship, and in turn, they did as we bade them. And just as I thought, the DG cult was only a tool. One that the Kreuz family manipulated from the shadows to achieve their own goals. Correct! You can think of a cult as nothing more than an ensemble cast of puppets. Though I doubt the poor dears ever had any awareness of that little fact. Well, how was it? Enough backstory for you? Oh, and I should add that Arios here has no prior connection to the Croix family. He is merely endorsing our project from a professional standpoint, as our trusty collaborator. Arios. What the hell has gotten into you? Really just gonna keep playing make-believe with this chick? Make-believe? Is that how you see it? You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects. Well, I never... But even so, they possess the power required to bring about the change I seek. So long as that's the case, I'll gladly go along with this little fantasy of theirs. Even if I do spit in the face of Arios herself to do it. Unbelievable. How could you? Honestly, this is all a bit too much to take in. I'm still not sure what to make of everything we've heard. But I do know one thing. The one thing I can say for sure. There is no way in hell I'm letting you drag KeA into this delusion. Please, KeA, you have to come back to us. I don't know what lies they put in your head, but you're still the same KeA we all know and love. There's no reason to put yourself through this. You should be with us, smiling, not sitting there in pain. Lloyd? Well, KeA? Lloyd has made his case perfectly clear. But what is it that you desire? KeA? What's wrong? Kiddo, think about what it is you really want here. Don't you want to run over to us? Jump into Lloyd's arm the way you always do? Is that where you feel safest? Where you feel most at home? Randy. That's right. I know you think what you're doing here is for the best. But what matters most to us is your well-being. It always has been. Well, isn't this a tender-hearted moment? Ouroboros. So you then league with one another after all. Oh no, I prefer to call it a mutually beneficial arrangement. Good day, everyone. I take this to mean that your preparations are complete. But of course. I dare say you'll be pleased with the progress that has been made. The bells too are poised to toll. All that remains is to turn the key. I wouldn't be opposed to waiting until your guests have finished up their little melodrama over there. But we really should be getting this show on the road. Time's almost up. My, so it is. Here they come. Wait, who are you talking about? Time almost up for what? The invasion. The Imperial and Republican armies are at our doorstep. No. Why don't you make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show? Amabonia's railway guns. Garelia Fortress. Tangram Hill. So the Republican side. I don't believe this. It's really happening. But the defense force stands no chance of stopping them. Correction, we already have the key to do so. She is right there. President Croix. Uncle. To our guests from the society, you have my deepest gratitude for cooperating with our project. You as well, Arios. Bell, everything seems to be proceeding smoothly. Yes, so far. The rest is in her hands. There you have it, KeA. You understand what you must do, yes? You are the only one who can deliver us from this crisis. And that's why he made things escalate as far as he did. To force KeA's hand. Uh-huh. Good girl. That's also why the Red Constellation stole the Bell of Crossbell. Because they needed it. The heck's going on here? All this converted orbital energy is pouring into Orcus Tower. And following that to KeA. KeA, no! Bell, don't do this! I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull off, but it ends here. We must stop them. The divine blade of wind. If you wish to pass, you have to go through me. Come, SSS. Prove to me that you can muster up the strength. The strength to overcome the barrier that Sergei, Guy, and I could not. Don't let him rattle you. It's 4-on-1. You have to create an opening somehow. Aeon system activate. One target to neutralize. One damage. That's not a lot. Secretary Arios, an A-rank bracer turned Secretary of Defense. His true skill shines in his swift swordplay. Gosh, damn it. Right. Ah, that was wrong. Sorry. Voice down from an S-craft. Yeah, we're not supposed to win here. He was level 110 and we are what, 80 if at all? 79 I think? Even now we're no match for him. You lack focus. As you are, you'll never be able to protect what's important to you. Everyone! Fret not. Their lives will be spared. If your concentration were interrupted, the outcome would suffer for it. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? I know. I won't hesitate anymore. KeA! No! Stop! space. All 7 elements. This light! The hell's happening? It's the 7 elements. The spiritual density is reaching critical levels. KeA? A rousing success! And with that, the Septarian of Mirage is resurrected at last. Actually, I stand corrected, for with the birth of a being that transcends its possessor, the Septarian of Zero. The Septarian of Zero? This can't be happening. Lloyd, everyone. KeA, is that really you? Yes. Let's go, Belle. No. As you wish. Take care of them, if you would, Arios. Understood. KeA? Where are you going? I'm sorry and thank you for everything. Never forget that I love you all. Oh. That you, Shrimp? Wow, look at you, all floaty and glowy. KeA, or no. Perhaps it would be more appropriate to call you the Divine Child, as the cult did. You have my deepest gratitude for making your second coming to this world. As the current patriarch of the Croix family, it is my honor to welcome you. I believe we can dispense with formalities, Father. We must go and pick up our newly received gifts. Oh yes, how could I forget? My, but it does warm the heart to see my hard work finally come to fruition. To you, the inheritor of one of the great treasure's power, on behalf of the Grand Master of Ouroboros, allow me to congratulate you on your rebirth. They are hardly adequate for such a momentous occasion, but I hope you will accept these gifts. Please, take them. Thank you. Mechas? Holy shit! Wow, they're so cool! Huh. Those are some fine toys you're getting. Divine archaisms, ions, free interfaces through which the miracles of a Septarian can be performed. They exceed every expectation I could have had. Thank you, our esteemed guests from society. We are in your debt. It's the least you can do to repay your gracious financial assistance. I should be thanking you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we accumulated from the Gordius series. So like Patamata, Ren's robot. Lest we forget, this too is the will of our Grandmaster. There's no need to feel indebted to us. How generous of you. KeA, will you do the honors? Yes, right away. Transform! And that was 3 airships. Fast and maneuverable. And way stronger than them. Force field. Boing. That is reminiscent of Patamata, but probably a bit stronger than it was. That can't be! The 5th Armored Division has been completely wiped out? I can hardly believe it myself. Some sort of humanoid weapon showed up and mowed them down like they were nothing. That's preposterous. No matter, we will not tolerate this act of defiance. Activate the railway guns. Target Crossbow City. Avoid densely populated areas. Our goal is to send them a message. That's the third one. Whoop. All right. What, Nelly? Holy shit! Bravo! Bravo! The Septarian of Zera, fitting name, all it touches turns to null. 3 pinnacles of a gorgeous series, all in unison. Through a divine child, we are able to act autonomously as the agents of our miracles. This will make for a most fascinating report. I can hardly wait to submit it. It's impressive, no doubt. But it is, and yet, this is only the beginning. Isn't that right? This moment marks Crossbirds' consecration as the continent's promised land. The might of the Empire and Republic is no more, but from this hallowed ground a new order shall ascend. And the world over will bear witness as the Croix family's righteous ideals become reality. Suddenly villain speech? This is a full-on I will rule the world speech. Including villain laugh. I can't believe this. Please, someone tell me this is all just a bad dream. I wish it were. But not even nightmares would be this cruel. You couldn't be more right. Behind every miracle is a harsh reality. There we are! Secretary McLean, are you alright? Ah, hell. Resistance is futile. That voice. The defense has already secured the perimeter surrounding Michelin. Please, surrender peacefully. Noel, how could you? Well done, Second Lieutenant Seeker. It's time we return to Orcus Tower. I leave you to handle their arrest. Yes, sir. Wait. Stop. I have one question for you, Arios. Just one more question. You've been collaborating with the Courage family for years now. If that's the case, then did you kill Guy Bennings? Are you the one who took my brother from me? It could be. You being serious here? Yes, that's exactly right. And with that, we end Chapter 4, Crossbell's Fate. And the achievement, The World Beyond the Mirror. Good, and with that, I end this episode here. Until next time, when we play more The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. I'm Mace, and don't get lost.